I want to compare the new Kindle Oasis 9th generation with the original Oasis. I've had a chance to try the new one for a few days now and form some impressions. I'm going to start by explaining the difference in the case. It turns out that the overall design of this new Oasis has a lot to do with the difference in the case. The original Oasis had a very innovative design because the case actually contained a battery. So you have a battery in the very small Kindle itself, and it's supplemented by the battery on board the cover. When you dock the Kindle with its cover, nice magnetic slide into it, you're getting the benefit of a full battery and lots of battery life. That putting the battery into the case enabled the naked Kindle, I think of it, to be extremely light. It feels like a feather, and I remember the first time I picked it up, I thought, oh my God, this is a completely new and wonderful way to read. And when I read it in bed mainly, I take it out of the cover, and more on that later. The new Oasis returns to a more traditional way of dealing with the battery in the cover. The cover, which you can get, this is a nice leather cover, very soft feel to it, and there's also more of a fabric cover that's less expensive. These simply slide into the Kindle itself with a nice magnetic catch that's very easy, but the battery is all in the Kindle itself. Now, the challenge there for the design team was how do we make that bigger battery work? And the solution they came up with, which was creative, is that they made a bigger screen so that this Oasis is bigger, and it has a 7-inch diagonal screen compared to a 6-inch, and it's also heavier. So that's if you hold the new Kindle without its cover and the original, it's the new one's, I think it's about 2 ounces heavier. It's noticeably heavier, and this is a bit of a rub because for 10 years now, the new Kindle always was lighter and thinner, and that was always part of the gee whiz factor of the continuous improvement in the Kindle. This is the first time that a new Kindle has been heavier. So I'm going to break this down into several sections for you. One is reading in bed with the new Kindle, reading outdoors, and also a dunk test in the chilly Atlantic Ocean, a seawater dunk test. I hope this will be useful to you. In reading in the screens, of course, they're very similar. They're a great screen to read at night, and if you've got a partner in bed, you're going to be able to keep the light shining on you rather than keeping your partner awake, and so that's a good difference. I find in trying the new Oasis, it seems like it's shouting at me. There's a lot of there's more words, there's more space coming at me as I read, and at night, I like to read sort of in a peaceful way to fall asleep, and this seems more manageable to me. It's a more pleasing amount of text to be coming at me when I'm falling asleep and reading in bed. So on this particular dimension of reading in bed, I'd say that the original Oasis Generation 8 has the advantage over the new one, Generation 9.
So I have the new Kindle Oasis and the old Kindle Oasis, and we're going to do a little beach reading test here by the rocks in Ocean Park. I also have a Yorkie at the end of this show, the Yorkie. She's my Kindle assistant here. The old one would fit in this, it's a pretty ample pocket, but if I want to go to the beach and read, I can take the old Kindle with me with its case. This one with a 7-inch screen with its case doesn't fit in the pocket. So you've lost a little bit of mobility. You can see the size of the footprint is quite a bit larger. The new Kindle's the one at the bottom of the gray. Come on in, and we're going to subject this to some cold seawater and see if we can still read Mark Twain's biography. So we'll come on down. Whoa, that's cold. All right, so here we go. We get a quick movement. Going right in the water here. I'm gonna get it now. Ah. All right. There it is. And see, there's water on it. But let's try going a page. Yep, we can go page forward, page back. Mark Twain's biography is intact, and I'm sure if we had a towel, we just wipe it off. Kindle is good to go, having had its first dip in the ocean.